A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Friday, August 9th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Police are investigating an accident that occurred on Thursday afternoon that claimed the life of a child. The accident occurred at about 5:05 near Vassar Road in the town of Poughkeepsie when a boy on a bike was struck by a truck. Arlington Fire Department personnel responded to the scene and immediately began life-saving measures on the child, who was said to be about 13 years old. A source close to the investigation said the victim's condition rapidly deteriorated while being rushed to the hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. A motorcyclist was killed just before 10 p.m. on Wednesday after he led police from the town of Deer Park and city of Port Jervis on a high-speed chase. The pursuit began on Route 209 in Deer Park, near the Port Jervis city line, when a Deer Park officer tried to stop the biker, who accelerated at a high rate of speed. The man, whose name police did not make public, ran through two red lights in Port Jervis and struck an SUV. The impact ejected the operator, who struck a light post at the median on East Main Street, resulting in blunt force trauma injuries. Port Jervis Police Chief William Warden says the victim was pronounced dead at Bon Secours Community Hospital. The SUV driver was not injured. In accordance with state law and internal department protocols, state police, the state attorney general's office, the Orange County District Attorney's office, and the county medical examiner's office will investigate. Orange County's begun to accept applications for open space preservation projects and will distribute a total of $1 million in matching funds to that purpose this year. County Planning Commissioner Alan Sorensen says if used by municipalities, not-for-profits, and property owners, it will be beneficial for future generations.
Some of the priority focus areas that we have include watershed protection. So that could include acquisition of properties and or conservation easements around surface water bodies, along with around wellheads. The other area that's a priority under the program is farmland preservation. And through that program, we would be looking to participate in a purchase of development rights on farms throughout Orange County.
Orange County's been at the forefront of preserving open space, says County Executive Stephen Newhouse. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji, 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The Sullivan County Legislature has until early September to decide if it wants to place on the November general election ballot a resolution that would stagger the terms of its members. At present, all 9 members run on the same time, which supporters of the change maintain would create problems in running the government should all new members be elected. One of those supporting the change is Chairwoman Nadia Raj.
As somebody who's been in town government for, I'd say a while, 8 years as councilperson, 6 years as supervisor, coming into the county government was a totally different ballgame. There's a large learning curve. It's not the same as on the town level. You know this, Nick. You know this, Brian. Joe, you know this, right? We've all been on town boards. So it's a totally different animal. And to have all 9 coming in fresh and new, it's a danger.
County voters would have the final say on the issue should lawmakers vote to place it as a referendum in November. Following the retirement of longtime Newburgh City Clerk Laureen Vitek, the City Council last night named Karina Cotton as City Clerk and Registrar. She's worked for the city for over 30 years. The council also named Lizette Acosta Ramirez as Deputy City Clerk and Deputy Registrar of Vital Services. The votes to appoint the two women were unanimous. Dutchess County Controller Greg Pulver has teamed up with law enforcement to combat fraud and scams that prey on vulnerable populations, including seniors and immigrants. Pulver is launching an initiative that he's developing to educate county residents on a variety of common schemes that result in people losing money that in most instances would not be recovered. Pulver has recruited Dutchess County DA Anthony Parisi and Sheriff Kirk Imperati to develop a series of seminars.
So the three of us are partnering on doing these Don't Get Burned by Fraud.
All three men say their respective offices receive numerous calls from victims seeking to file a complaint and assistance in retrieving lost money. Police in Fallsburg have arrested a Loch Sheldrake woman who was wanted in New Jersey for armed robbery. Diamond Shell was charged with being a fugitive from justice, arraigned in Fallsburg Justice Court, and remanded to the Sullivan County Jail pending extradition to New Jersey. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.